Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are just looking now the practical thing how we can sell. So see our topic today, how to sell on Amazon for beginner. So if someone just starting on Amazon, he just want to start the business, he's new now and he don't know anything, he and she. So we will be learn how to start and what is procedure and what is the first step we have to do. So let's see the very important video from Amazon University. So then we'll be jump next step.
Hi, I'm Cheryl from Amazon. I'm going to show you the steps involved to start on your journey of selling your products in the Amazon store. We'll look at creating a Seller Central account, listing a product, optimizing your listings, delivery options, account health, and reviews. I'm also going to briefly go over some of the programs that Amazon has available for sellers, including Fulfillment by Amazon, which is also often referred to as FBA. Many sellers use FBA to ship their products. Sponsored products, featured offer, A+ content, brand registry, and Vine. At the end of this video, you'll have the information and knowledge to list your product in the Amazon store. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do to start selling in the Amazon store is to create an account. Go to sell.amazon.com and click Sign Up. For your security, we'll send a one-time password to your email. This is so we can verify your email address. Enter the password that you receive in the email when prompted and sign into your account. If you already have an Amazon account, sign in using your Amazon username and password. If you can't remember your password, click Forgot Your Password. Use the secure password tips on the page to assist you in setting your password. If you don't have an Amazon account, click Create Your Amazon Account. Then enter your name, email, and set a password. The password must be at least 6 characters, and then click Next. For your security, we'll send a one-time password to your email so we can verify your email address. Enter the one-time password from your email when prompted and sign into your account. Before you continue registering, make sure that you have the following information close by: business and contact address, phone number, chargeable credit card, and identity details. Now sign in using the account information that you've just set up. Choose the country where your business is located from the Business Location drop-down menu. Choose your type of business from the Business Type drop-down menu. It's really important to select the correct business type. Otherwise, your account status might be affected. I am going to choose Publicly Listed Business today. Enter your business name that you use to register with your state or federal government. Make sure that it's exactly the same name that appears on your business registration document. If you agree with the statement, I confirm my business location and name are correct, and I understand that this information cannot be changed later, select the checkbox next to the statement. Next, click the links below the statement to read the selling agreements and notices. Click Agree and Continue if you agree to these agreements and notices. Next, you'll enter your business information, including your phone number. It's important to make sure this information is correct, as we'll provide you with a one-time PIN that you'll use to confirm your phone number. Once you receive the one-time PIN, enter it and click Verify. Remember to make sure that all the information you've entered is accurate, as we may send you a postcard with a verification code. You may be asked for this code at a later time to confirm your address. Enter the primary person's contact information and click Next. Then you'll enter your personal information and click Save. Read the next screen. If you understand the payment information, click I understand. Next, you'll enter your bank account details. Make sure that your seller account name matches the name on your bank account. You'll need to complete this step so that you can receive payments from the Amazon store and to move on to the next step of the account setup process. You can always change your bank account details once you've set up your account. After this, you'll provide the necessary identity verification, store and business information that's requested. After you register as an Amazon seller, you'll have access to your Amazon Seller Central account. Seller Central is your go-to resource for selling in the Amazon store. It's a portal to your Amazon business and a one-stop shop for managing your seller account, adding product information, making inventory updates, and managing payments. It also provides lots of helpful content about selling in the Amazon store. It's also where you'll list all of your products. Here are a few things that you can do inside your Seller Central account. You can keep track of your inventory and update your listings from the Inventory tab. You can download custom business reports and bookmark the templates that you frequently use. You can use the customer metrics tools to monitor your seller performance. You can contact selling partner support and open help tickets using the case log. And you can also keep track of your daily sales for all the products that you sell in the Amazon store. Now that we've had a brief overview of Seller Central, let's start listing your product. When we say listing your product, we mean adding your product for sale in the Amazon store. After it's listed, your product will appear on a product detail page. If you've ever shopped in the Amazon store, you've seen one. Product detail pages are where customers find all of the relevant information about a particular product. There are two types of product that you can list in the Amazon store: an existing product that's already listed in the Amazon store, or a new product that's not listed in the Amazon store. Let's first add an existing product, as that requires less information to be entered into Seller Central. First, go to Seller Central and click the menu icon. Then hover over the Inventory tab. Click Add a Product. You'll be taken to the To Begin Adding Products page, where you can begin adding your products. To add a product that's already sold in the Amazon store, enter your product's name or identification number, which is also called the product ID, into the search field. A list will appear below the search field. Find your product in that list. Click on your product, then use the Select a Condition drop-down to identify your product's condition. The conditions available in the drop-down menu depend on the product that you're adding. When we say condition, what we mean is the product a new product, used, refurbished, or even a collectible? It's important that you choose the correct condition of your product so that the customer knows exactly what they are purchasing. Then click Sell this product. You'll be taken to the offer page. This is where you'll enter the information that will appear on the product detail page. Remember that I mentioned earlier that the product detail page is your product's page, and it's what the customer sees when they shop in the Amazon store. Enter your product's offer information into the fields. The fields that you must complete in order to add your product to the Amazon store are highlighted in red. Click Save and Finish when you're done entering your product's information. Your product is now listed, and you'll be able to see your detail page in the Amazon store very soon. If you can't find your product when you search for it on the To Begin Adding Products page, you'll need to create a new product detail page. When you add a new product, you'll need to provide all of the product's information in addition to the offer information. Go to Seller Central and hover over the Inventory tab. Click Add a Product. You'll be taken to the To Begin Adding Products page, where you can begin adding your new product. Click I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. You'll be taken to the Select a Product Type page. Choose the category that best suits your product from the list in the Browse section. You can also search for your product using the search bar if you prefer, and then select the category from the results. Some categories will have a lock symbol next to them. This means that you need to apply to sell products in those categories, as certain products need additional approval before you can list them. When you click on the category with the lock symbol, you'll be taken to a help page that will give you instructions on how to apply to add a product for that category. After you select a category, you'll be taken to a page where you add your product's information. This page has 4 tabs, and each tab has multiple information fields for you to enter your product information into. The fields that you must complete to list your product are highlighted in red. The first tab is called Vital Info, and the first field in this tab is called Product ID. Enter your product identification number or ID here. The product ID is sometimes referred to as a barcode. Next, click the field to the right containing the word Select. From the drop-down menu that appears, choose the type of product ID that you entered in the previous field, for example, UPC. Once the product ID is entered, you'll enter the product name, brand name, and other product information. Remember that the required fields are highlighted in red. Once you're done, click Save and Finish. Next, if your product will be offered in different sizes, colors, or other identifiable ways, click the Variations tab. Variations are products that are related to one another in terms of size, color, flavor, etc., and can be grouped together on one detail page. We've all likely seen variations of size and color when looking at clothes or shoes in the Amazon store. For example, if my product is a t-shirt that's offered in 3 different colors, red, yellow, and green, these colored t-shirts can all be considered variations of the same t-shirt. If your product has variations, you'll add that information here. First, use the Variation Theme drop-down menu. For the t-shirt example, we would choose Color. Then we'll enter the variation color. Let's enter blue. Next, click Add Variations. You'll then need to fill in the product information for the variation. Once you're done providing all of the info, click Save and Finish. Now let's go to the Offer tab. Here you'll choose how to ship your products to the customer. You can either ship the product yourself, we call this Merchant Fulfilled, or you can ship the product using Fulfillment by Amazon or FBA. I'll talk more about FBA later on. Select your shipment method and click Save and Finish. If you change your mind on how you want to ship your product, you can switch to another shipping method at any time. To continue, go to the next tab, which is the Images tab. Here, you'll add between 1 and 10 pictures of your product by either uploading them or dragging and dropping them. Once you've done that, click Save and Finish. After you click Save and Finish on each tab, your information will be submitted for review, and your new product detail page should appear within 24 hours unless we have any questions. In that case, we'll contact you within 24 hours. Now let's take a look at producing an effective product detail page. An effective detail page provides customers with all the information they need to help them decide on whether to buy your product. It includes a title, a product description, key product features, images, variations, and keywords. These parts of the detail page are essential to helping the customer make an informed decision. Adding marketing content related to pricing, brand comparisons, or external URLs is not allowed on the detail page. So, let's take a look at how to optimize your listing to convert shoppers from browsers of your detail page into satisfied customers. The title is the first thing a potential customer sees when they land on your detail page. The title also determines where your product shows up in the search results. Adding a concise, relevant title will drive the most traffic to your product's detail page. A well-written description can help answer customers' questions. And when writing your product description, always think like a customer and ask yourself, if you were a customer, what would you want to know about the product? When it comes to product descriptions, less is more. A description should have a maximum of 2,000 characters. If the description is any longer, you might lose the customer's interest. When you write a product description, always describe the major features, such as size and style. Include accurate descriptions, warranty information, and care instructions. Make sure you use correct grammar and complete sentences. And make sure you don't include details such as your name, contact information, website URL, company-specific information, promotional language like sale, or information about your other products. The key product features are displayed on the product detail page as bullets. They call out the most important information of your product that you want the customer to know, such as if your product is BPA-free, if your product is dishwasher safe, or the size of your product. Every detail page in the Amazon store requires at least one product image. Product images are one of the most important marketable parts of your listing. Captivating high-resolution images are what capture a browsing customer's attention, and they make it easy for customers to evaluate the product. Images should be clear and must be uploaded in JPEG, TIFF, or GIF format. The product must be on a white background and fill at least 85% of the image. Each image must only show the product that's for sale and mustn't include any other products. There shouldn't be any text in the image except for text that's on the product itself. Each image must be a photograph and not an illustration, and be at least 1,000 pixels on the longest side for it to be zoomable. The smallest file that can be uploaded to the detail page is 500 pixels on the shortest side. I mentioned product variations earlier when I was talking about listing a product. They are products that are related to one another in terms of size, color, flavor, etc. that can be grouped together on one detail page. Variations are beneficial for both you and your customer, as your customer can see all of the options of your product on one detail page, and you have all your listings and reviews for that product on one detail page. For example, let's say you have towels in multiple colors. And let's say you have a review for the blue towel. That blue towel review will be available and count towards all of the towels, for the green one, the gray one, the white one, and all the other colors that you have variations for. Keywords are essential to creating a strong detail page. They help customers search for and find your product. Amazon also uses the keywords to index or catalog your listing. Product detail page style guides are available to you in Seller Central to help make creating an effective product detail page easy. Let's talk about shipping your product to a customer. As I mentioned earlier, sellers have two options for delivering products to customers. Option 1, you can ship your product directly to customers yourself and maintain your own inventory. We call this merchant fulfilled. Then there's option 2, fulfillment by Amazon or FBA. With this option, Amazon takes responsibility for packaging, labeling, and shipping your products. Each option has its own set of benefits. You just have to decide which one is right for your business. I'll now expand a little on how FBA works. With FBA, you store your products in Amazon's fulfillment centers. You also get the support of Amazon's customer service and returns, as well as other advantages like automatic Prime eligibility and free Super Saver shipping that helps you scale your business. When you use FBA, you ship your product inventory to Amazon. It'll be scanned and then made available for sale. For each order, Amazon will then package and ship your product directly to the customer. When you use FBA, you'll need to ship your product to an Amazon fulfillment center. Let's take a look at how you use Seller Central to ship your product to the fulfillment center. In Seller Central, hover over the Inventory tab. Then click Manage FBA Shipments. This will take you to the Shipping Queue page. Click Send to Amazon near the top of the page. Then choose the inventory you want to send to Amazon from your list of products displayed. Follow the tutorials that are located on the right-hand side of the page. They provide step-by-step information on how to send your shipment to Amazon. Now let's take a quick look at some tools that are available to you to help sell your product in the Amazon store. Let's start with sponsored products. Sponsored products appear in highly visible places in the Amazon store. When customers search for products similar to yours, your sponsored products will display. Sponsored Products is a pay-per-click program, so you only pay when a customer clicks on your product's ad. You can choose which products you want to add sponsored products to and also how much you want to advertise and spend. Sponsored products increase your product's visibility, making it easier for shoppers to discover them. They can help you grow your sales by displaying your product to customers who browse for products similar to yours at the top of their search results. When the customer clicks on your sponsored product, they'll be directed to your product's page. Next, let's look at the featured offer. The featured offer is the offer near the top of a product detail page, which customers can buy now or add to their shopping cart. Our observations have shown that being the featured offer can accelerate sales by up to 50%. The featured offer reflects the offer that past customer choices tell us is the one that our customers are most likely to buy if they compared all of the available offers for the product. Pricing your product competitively can increase the chance of becoming the featured offer. Amazon considers a product to be competitively priced when the product is priced at or below prices that are found for the product at other reputable retailers. This doesn't include the prices, though, from other sellers in the Amazon store. Our mission at Amazon is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. And as part of that mission, our customers need to know that when they visit the Amazon store and see a featured offer, that the price of the featured offer is the lowest price for that product that's available to them inside or outside of the Amazon store. Let's say I'm shopping for a 3-pack of antibacterial wipes. I find a pack outside of Amazon for $9. The same wipes are available in the Amazon store for $10. Amazon would then consider the price in the Amazon store to be uncompetitive, and the product wouldn't be eligible to be the featured offer. Now let's take a look at Amazon Brand Registry. If you sell your products under a registered trademark, you might want to consider enrolling in Amazon Brand Registry. It's a free service that helps protect your brand's intellectual property or IP. You can find and report violations and share information that can help Amazon proactively prevent IP violations. If you want to apply to have your brand added to Amazon Brand Registry, visit brandservices.amazon.com. Enrolling in Amazon Brand Registry unlocks a suite of tools designed to help you build and protect your brand, creating a better experience for customers who view your products. One of those tools is called A+ Content. Once you've been approved as a brand owner in Amazon Brand Registry, you'll be able to add A+ content to products that are part of your approved brand catalog. This allows you to enhance your product detail page with extra information. Using the A+ Content tool, you can describe your product features in a different way by including a unique brand story. This can help educate customers about the history of your brand as well as its values and product lines. You can also add a carousel display with a full-screen background, enhanced images, text cards, plus links to other products and your brand store. Using A+ content can result in higher conversion rates, increased traffic, and increased sales. When used effectively, the A+ content might help drive more rapid customer buying decisions and reduce the likelihood of having your products returned. As a seller, you should always keep an eye on your account health dashboard, which you can find by hovering over the Performance tab in Seller Central and clicking on Account Health. To sell in the Amazon store, you must comply with Amazon's performance targets and policies. This dashboard shows if you have customer performance, policy compliance, or shipping performance issues. It also shows if you have any requests pending for product compliance documentation. In the Account Health dashboard, there's a feature called the Account Health Rating. This helps you monitor your adherence to our policies. To maintain a good account health rating, make sure that you address any policy violations in a timely manner. It's really important to remember that if your account health rating becomes at risk or critical, your account might be at risk of deactivation. Now, the last thing we're going to look at is reviews. When a customer buys a product from the Amazon store, they can choose to leave a product review and a seller feedback rating. Product reviews are descriptions about the quality of a product, its function, and usefulness that are written by the customer. Seller feedback ratings reflect how a customer feels about a seller's reliability, the quality of a seller's products, and the overall fulfillment experience. Reviews and ratings play an important role in the Amazon shopping experience. Customers often refer to other customers' reviews and ratings to make informed buying decisions. Getting reviews and ratings can take time. To improve your chances of getting reviews and ratings, ensure the customer receives a positive customer experience while buying your product. You can do this by 1. Making sure that you accurately represent your product on your product detail page. Customers want and need to know exactly what they're getting when they make a purchase. 2. Ensuring that your product's packaging protects your product from being damaged during delivery to the customer. 3. Making sure that you ship all orders on time so that they arrive within the time frame you provided to the customer. 4. Always checking that your inventory quantity is correct so that customers do not purchase an out-of-stock product. 5. Making sure that customers receive full refunds for products that are returned within 30 days of purchase. 6. Always acknowledging and responding to messages from customers within 24 hours. And 7. Ensuring that you provide valid tracking numbers so that customers can track the delivery of their purchases. Or you could use Fulfillment by Amazon. As I already mentioned, with FBA, Amazon handles packing, shipping, returns, and customer service for all your FBA orders. You can manage and track buyer satisfaction of your service and product using the Feedback Manager. This information is essential to your success while selling in the Amazon store. To access Feedback Manager, go to Seller Central, hover over the Performance tab, and select Feedback. You'll be taken to the Feedback Manager page. Here you can track customer satisfaction and also view metrics and feedback entries. The Recent Feedback section of this page lets you view customer feedback comments, post a public reply, and request the removal of customer feedback that's been incorrectly submitted. Before we go, there's one more thing I'd like to mention. If you're a brand owner, you can enroll in Amazon Vine. Amazon Vine invites the most trusted reviewers in the Amazon store to post opinions about new products, which can help other customers make informed purchase decisions. Amazon invites buyers to become what we call Vine Voices, based on the insightfulness of the reviews that they published about their Amazon purchases. If you're a participating seller in the Vine program, you can provide free units of your products to this select group of Vine Voices, who in turn can review your products and post reviews about them in the Amazon store. Participating in Vine can help build awareness of your product, boost sales of slow and new products, and help customers make informed buying decisions about new products you offer. You can find the Vine page in Seller Central by hovering over the Advertising tab and selecting Vine. From here, you can enroll in Vine if you're an eligible brand owner. This video has given you an overview of how to start selling in the Amazon store. Seller Central's help pages and Seller University have many resources to help guide you through the selling process. Remember to use the search fields at the top of Seller Central to find them. To learn more about selling in the Amazon store and find more Seller University content, subscribe to the Amazon Seller University channel on YouTube or watch Seller University videos on Amazon Seller Central. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store. Welcome to our training, Get to Know Amazon Seller Central. The Seller Central dashboard summarizes your performance details and helps you complete important tasks related to your account. In this video, you'll learn what topics and metrics are surfaced on your Seller Central dashboard, where to manage settings, preferences, and customer communications, and where to find more resources. First, log into Seller Central with your registered email and password. You'll arrive at the dashboard for your Amazon business. The row of cards found at the top of the page make up your indicator bar. It summarizes your performance metrics across all the global Amazon stores you sell in. The Open Orders indicator shows your total number of pending and unshipped orders. Expand the card to organize this information by fulfillment method. The Today's Sales indicator calculates your total sales so far today. Expand the card to filter this information by a different time period or change the currency for your sales numbers. In the right-hand column, you can review the number of units you've sold in each marketplace within the selected time period. To help create an excellent experience for your customers, it's important to respond to their messages within 24 hours. The Buyer Messages indicator displays the total number of unanswered messages you've received over the past 7 days. It also calculates how many of them have been unanswered for 24 hours or more. To see and respond to messages, expand the card and click on the message number, or select the envelope icon in the top right corner of the dashboard. The next indicator displays the average time your listings were viewed by customers when your product was the featured offer. The featured offer refers to the product offer that shows up first when a customer views a listing. Customers must click on the list of offers to view other sellers and prices, so the featured offer achieves the most product views. The total balance indicator displays your total beginning balance, orders, refunds, and other transactions for the current statement period. Click the balance in the drop-down menu to go to your payments dashboard. This dashboard provides payment information like your available funds and statements. The next indicator represents your Inventory Performance Index, or IPI, which measures your inventory performance over time. Many factors can impact this score, like keeping your most popular products in stock to meet customer demand. Expand the card and click your IPI to see more details about your inventory performance, including top influencing factors and our suggestions for improvement. The last indicator, Global Promotion Sales, calculates the sales you generated using Amazon's promotion tools over a specific time period. Select the drop-down menu for more details. Below the indicator bar, you'll see a few more cards designed to give you quick access to news or recommendations based on your selling history, surface key items that most sellers check regularly, like the status of their selling applications, and notify you of important tasks related to your account. While tasks and alerts are intended to help you manage your business, it's your responsibility to keep your account information up to date. Access and manage your account information by selecting the gear icon in the top right corner of your dashboard. This is also where you can adjust settings, preferences, and permissions for your account. The last card on your dashboard highlights current discussions taking place in seller forums. We recommend using these forums to connect with and learn from other Amazon sellers. You can also use the search bar at the top of your dashboard to access a number of resources. Your search results may include links to specific tools, help pages, seller university trainings, or relevant discussions taking place in seller forums. You can access all of Amazon's features, tools, programs, and services from the menu on the left side of your dashboard. Select the Amazon Seller Central logo whenever you'd like to return to your dashboard. Select the menu icon in the top left corner of Seller Central. You'll use this menu to access key tools and functions related to managing your Amazon business. The Catalog tab provides ways to add products or complete your product drafts. Product drafts include any incomplete listings that lack information or have invalid information. You can also view your selling applications and their statuses. You'll submit a selling application when you want to sell a product that requires additional approval. The inventory section provides ways to add products one by one or through the bulk upload feature, run an assortment of reports that'll help you view and manage your product catalog, learn about selling your inventory globally, and manage order fulfillment, whether you're fulfilling orders yourself or using Fulfillment by Amazon or FBA. Next is the pricing section, where you can learn more about your product's pricing health, manage pricing, or set up negotiated pricing with specific customers. From this section, you can also access the free Automate Pricing tool, which can help you create pricing rules across your products. The Orders section provides detailed information on your customer orders. You'll visit this section when you're ready to manage returns, download your order reports for further review, or complete other related tasks. Further down is the Reports section, where you can download payment, business, and tax reports. Make sure to view these reports regularly to help your business run smoothly. Select the Advertising section when you're ready to find ways to promote your products. Some tasks you might complete are using tools like Campaign Manager to create sponsored advertising campaigns or manage your existing ones, setting up deals, coupons, or promotions for a single product or a set of products, and using your free $50 advertising credit to help increase the visibility of your products. The Stores section provides the option to manage your store. Only registered brands are eligible to promote their brand and products within their own multi-page store. All Amazon selling partners can take advantage of the Growth section. This is where you'll discover programs and view personalized tips to help you prioritize next steps for your business. The Performance section features a number of tools and metrics to help you monitor your performance. One of these tools is the Account Health Dashboard. Amazon encourages you to regularly use this dashboard to monitor your account performance. It shows all details of performance metrics so you can easily see if you're meeting our performance targets. Some of the factors we weigh to determine your account health include your customer service performance, policy compliance, and shipping performance. We regularly review the performance of all sellers and notify them when their account is below target. You can review these alerts by selecting Performance Notifications from the Performance section. The Performance Notifications dashboard will also provide next steps and allow you to submit a plan of action to address the issue. In certain instances, we'll take immediate action to deactivate an account with poor performance. This helps ensure you're delivering a great customer experience. To monitor your performance, we recommend checking your account health dashboard often to make sure you're staying within our required performance targets. Watching the Maintaining Great Account Health video in Seller Central for our tips and tricks, and searching and reviewing the Account Health FAQ help page for more information. The Performance section is also where you'll find Voice of the Customer, which helps identify product issues highlighted by your customers, and Seller University, which provides a number of educational resources to help you sell successfully in the Amazon store. As your business matures, you might decide to automate certain tasks to scale your resources. The Partner Network section directs you to apps and services provided by Amazon trusted companies. These services can help you automate daily tasks such as account management, pricing, and cataloging. Finally, the B2B section provides ways to serve your Amazon business customers who often order in bulk at discounted business prices. This concludes our overview on where to access the tools and features you'll use to monitor your performance and grow your business. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store. Welcome to our training, Configure Your Seller Central account. You've registered as an Amazon seller. Congrats! Your next step is configuring your Seller Central account. Your account was created with certain default settings and registration information, but you'll want to review your settings and complete any outstanding information to ensure a smooth start to your Amazon selling experience. Let's review how to configure each part of your Seller Central account. After signing into Seller Central, access your account settings and information by hovering over the gear or settings icon. Click Account Info to access your account information. You can then click your seller profile to view and edit the public seller profile that appears in each country-based Amazon store you sell in. Your public seller profile includes the display name for your business, which appears in each of your offers. It also includes the link to your Amazon store if you've created one for a brand enrolled in Amazon Brand Registry. Your store link appears on the detail pages for products associated with your brand as well as other locations. Your seller profile also includes the email addresses and phone numbers you use to provide customer service. Make sure these details are always current so you can respond to customer inquiries promptly. Back on the seller account information page, click Going on a Vacation in the next section, Listing Status, if you ever need to temporarily deactivate all your Amazon listings. Sellers can use this tool anytime they want to pause new orders. Click Manage in the Your Services section to view and edit your enrollment in various programs. You can also switch your selling plan to either individual or professional. View your status in programs like Sponsored Products and Fulfillment by Amazon or FBA, or sign up for additional programs like Amazon Pay. You can use the second column on the seller account information page to view and edit a variety of operations information. Use links in the payment information section to keep your deposit and charge methods up to date. It's important to keep your bank account information current so we can transfer your sales revenue on a regular cycle. It's also important to keep your credit card information current to prevent settlement or listing issues. Use the links in the business information section to view and edit key operations details. Some of these details, like your merchant token, aren't viewable in the Amazon store, but others, like your legal entity name and business address, are viewable on your public seller profile. Note that if you don't yet have a legal business name on the legal entity page, you'll need to complete Amazon's tax interview in order to submit one. We offer more information about that process later in this video. Also, note that your legal entity name should be the name your business is registered under, or your name if you're an individual entity. Similarly, your business address should be the address your business is registered under, or your operating address if you're an individual entity. The next section, Shipping and Returns Information, is where you can view and edit the settings you use to ship orders and manage return settings. If you fulfill customer orders yourself, which we call seller fulfillment, or merchant fulfillment, you should review both types of settings before you list items in the Amazon store. If you send all your items to be fulfilled by Amazon, you won't need to configure shipping settings, but should still check and confirm settings for returns. Click Shipping Settings to view your shipping rates and restrictions for seller-fulfilled orders, which include your geographic shipping regions and service levels. Your shipping settings are displayed to customers and can impact their decision to buy. Shipping settings can also impact your item's chances of becoming the featured offer. For example, offering free shipping, competitor shipping. Your account has default shipping settings when it's first created. You can use templates to customize them, adjusting the regions you ship to and the service levels you support for each region. You can also use shipping settings to adjust the method you use to calculate shipping fees. Choose between a per item or per pound rate or a price band rate. The first option calculates customer shipping using either the number of items purchased or their total weight. The second option calculates shipping using the total amount of an order. If you adjust shipping settings, keep in mind that standard shipping is a requirement for all sellers. Before selecting any additional service levels, you'll also want to confirm that you can meet the indicated commitment. Click Return Address in the Shipping and Returns Information section to view and edit return settings for your seller-fulfilled and FBA orders. In the General Settings section, you can review and adjust return authorization and return label defaults for each country-specific store, and provide customers with specific return instructions. In the Resolutions section, you can create a rule for a returnless resolution. In the Manage Return Addresses section, you can adjust the addresses you want to use for customer returns in each store. And in the Return Programs Settings section, you choose to offer free returns for all, some, or none of your items. Make sure you keep all your return settings and information current to support smooth processing and preserve customer trust. Remember that all sellers who fulfill orders directly must provide customers with one of three return options: a domestic return address, a prepaid return label, or a returnless refund. The final section on the Seller Account Information page is where you can edit your tax information. Click Tax Information to view the Legal Entity page. If you haven't yet provided your tax information to Amazon, you'll see that your legal business name and place of establishment address aren't yet complete. Both sections update after you finish our tax interview. To start the interview, click the Start Tax Interview button. Then complete each question and provide all requested information. You can also retake the tax interview anytime to update your information. For example, if what currently appears in the legal business name field is your personal name, you can click the Update Tax Information button to switch it to the name of your registered business. There are a few other types of account settings and information in Seller Central that you'll want to review. Hover over the gear icon, then click Notification Preferences to edit the alerts you receive from Amazon. Under the Notification Options tab, you can select the type of alerts you'd like to receive. Get alerted when you receive an order, for example, or when you receive a return request for a seller-fulfilled order. You can also deselect notifications if you want to stop receiving certain alerts. Under the Contacts tab, you can edit the default email address and phone number you use to receive alerts. These defaults are used automatically for certain notifications types, but you're able to customize others. Hover over the gear icon, then click Login Settings if you ever need to update the email address and password associated with your Seller Central account. You can also go straight to your shipping and return settings using shortcuts in the Settings drop-down menu. If you have a professional selling plan, click Gift Options to view and edit the descriptions you provide customers about any gift messaging and gift wrap services you offer. Gift messaging and wrapping services aren't account defaults, but professional sellers can enable them anytime they'd like to offer customers an enhanced buying experience. Professional sellers can also hover over the gear icon, then click Tax Settings to set up Amazon's tax calculation services for sales and use taxes. Before you set up tax calculation services, review our tax calculation services help pages. If you're looking for assistance with your tax and compliance obligations, you can also contact a third-party tax advisor. We provide a list of vetted advisors via our service provider network. Open the main menu in Seller Central, hover over Partner Network, then click Explore Services to access the service provider network. Scroll down and click Taxes to browse a list of third-party tax advisors. When you first register as a seller, only you can access your Seller Central account. But if you're a professional seller, you can provide access to others, employees, co-owners, or contractors, for example. Start by hovering over the gear icon, then clicking User Permissions. On the User Permissions page, enter contact information for new account users or manage settings for existing users. When you invite a new user, they'll receive an email with instructions for accessing your Seller Central account using their own credentials. As a secondary account user, their access to various tools is determined by the permissions you grant. You can provide secondary account users with access to view and edit certain tools. You can also restrict their access to certain tools or grant administrator access, which lets them grant tool access to others. If you ever want to view a chronological list of user permission changes for your Seller Central account, hover over the gear icon, then click User Permissions History. Remember that when multiple users are accessing an account, individual credentials should remain confidential. Note too that the actions of all account users contribute to your account health. Hover over the gear icon, then click Your Info and Policies to access a list of pages you can use to provide customers with additional information about your business. Click Profile to add information to your public seller profile, or use additional links to create custom help page content for your shipping policies, privacy policy, gift services, or tax policies. You can also create a page for frequently asked questions or custom help content. You can click the last link on the Your Info and Policies page if you're a professional seller and want to add certifications to your seller profile. Add national or state diversity certifications if, for example, you're a minority-owned or registered small business. Or add quality certifications if your products meet standards set by various organizations like the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO. Finally, if you send products to Amazon for fulfillment, hover over the gear icon, then click Fulfillment by Amazon to access an FBA settings dashboard. You'll manage any actual FBA shipments and inventory using other tools in Seller Central, primarily Manage FBA Inventory and Manage FBA Shipments. But you can use FBA settings to quickly review and update general settings for your FBA operations. For example, you can enable and adjust settings for inventory headed into our network of fulfillment centers. Or you can enable options for FBA's Subscribe and Save program to encourage recurring purchases from customers. This concludes our video on configuring your Seller Central account. We encourage you to keep your account settings and information up to date to support an ideal experience for both you and your customers. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store. Welcome to our training, Understand Your Account Health Metrics. When your business operates at a high standard, you create a seamless shopping experience for customers. Account health metrics can help you measure and improve the customer experience and know how well you're complying with our selling policies. In this training, we'll provide an overview of account health metrics and share tips for maintaining a healthy account. The first step toward achieving a healthy account is understanding our guidelines and targets. We encourage you to regularly monitor your account performance using the Account Health Dashboard in Seller Central. From there, you can easily see if you're meeting our performance targets, like complying with Amazon's policies and maintaining a low late shipment rate. Start by signing into your Seller Central account. To access your Account Health Dashboard, click the menu in the top left corner of the page. Hover over Performance and select Account Health. 3 categories determine your overall account health: customer service performance, policy compliance, and shipping performance. When you maintain your performance targets across each of these areas, you help create a great customer experience and set your business up for success. The Customer Service Performance section helps you measure how satisfied your customers are with the products and service you provide. This metric is determined by your account's order defect rate, or ODR. An order has a defect if it results in negative feedback, an A to Z guarantee claim that isn't denied, or a chargeback claim. Let's take a closer look at each of these factors. Customer feedback is considered negative if the customer leaves a product review of 2 stars or less. Whether positive or negative, customer feedback is an important part of the Amazon shopping experience. Managed appropriately, these reviews can benefit both you and your customers. For example, they may help you quickly identify and address a problem with a product listing before your business is negatively impacted. An A to Z guarantee claim allows customers to ask Amazon to investigate a dispute related to an order. They can submit a claim if they feel you haven't properly addressed their negative experience according to your or Amazon's policies. A to Z guarantee claims help us regain valuable customer trust when the condition of a product or the timing of its delivery didn't meet expectations. We recommend following these tips to help prevent negative feedback and claims. Accurately represent your products using clear images and descriptions. Accurately describe the condition of your products. For example, if a customer expects to receive a new item in its original packaging, getting a used item in excellent condition would still result in a negative customer experience. Confirm your shipments in Seller Central as soon as you ship an order. Cancel out-of-stock orders and contact customers to let them know you can't fulfill their orders. Respond to customer messages within 24 hours and do your best to resolve any issues. The last metric that impacts your ODR is chargeback claims. A chargeback is when the order amount is refunded to the customer due to a dispute or return. To help avoid chargeback claims, fulfill orders with care by using adequate packaging and trackable shipping methods. Your overall ODR target should be less than 1% of total orders during a given 60-day period. For example, if you received 300 orders over the past 60 days, you should aim to receive less than 3 1- or 2-star ratings, A to Z guarantee claims, or chargeback claims. The policy compliance section is designed to bring awareness to intellectual property issues, authenticity concerns, product conditions, and other policy violations. The policies listed in this category help us make the Amazon store safe for buyers and fair to all selling partners. Use the Seller Central search bar to find and review help pages related to these policies. As a reminder, these resources are provided as informational guides. They aren't comprehensive and don't take the place of legal advice. It's your responsibility to carefully review our policies and your local, state, and federal laws to make sure your products and listings are compliant. Monitor the policy compliance section of your Account Health Dashboard regularly and respond to policy violation warnings. For example, if you receive a warning regarding an intellectual property rights violation, you might follow the appeals process by providing invoices from a valid supply source with other relevant documents. Any documentation requests will appear on your Account Health Dashboard under the Product Compliance Requests section. Your policy compliance target should be 0, meaning you should aim to avoid all policy violations. The shipping performance metric can help you make sure you're giving customers the information they need after they place an order. The late shipment rate metric represents the total percentage of orders that you confirmed after the order's expected shipping date. As a reminder, confirming a shipment in Seller Central is a separate task from shipping the order. For example, a customer orders one of your products which you've indicated will ship within 3 days. You ship the order within this time frame, but you wait until 4 days after the order was placed to confirm the shipment in Seller Central. Since the shipment is confirmed outside of the specified date range, this order is considered a late shipment. The pre-fulfillment cancel rate represents the total percentage of orders you canceled during a given 7-day period. This metric includes all orders or items that you cancel, but doesn't include cancellation requests initiated by the customer using the order cancellation options in their Amazon account. We recommend you keep your available inventory up to date to help avoid order cancellations. Your customers depend on tracking numbers to find out where their orders are and when they can expect to receive them. The valid tracking rate metric, or VTR, represents the total percentage of packages with a valid tracking number during a given 30-day period. When you confirm a shipment, you'll need to provide the name of the carrier, type of delivery service you're using, and the tracking ID. Certain orders are excluded from this metric, like audiobook orders that a carrier can't physically ship. For included orders, we recommend choosing a carrier that reports tracking information to Amazon. You can either use our Buy Shipping services or use one of our integrated carriers. Follow these steps to access the Buy Shipping page. 1. Select the menu in the top left corner of Seller Central. 2. Hover over orders and select Manage Orders. 3. Click the Buy Shipping button next to the order you want to ship. If you'd like to find a list of our integrated carriers, type Valid Tracking Rate FAQ in the Seller Central search bar. For MFN orders or orders you fulfill yourself, your shipping performance targets should be to keep your late shipment rate below 4%, your pre-fulfillment cancel rate below 2.5%, and VTR above 95%. Fulfillment by Amazon orders or FBA orders don't impact your shipping performance or overall account health. Remember, maintaining your account health targets can help create a great customer experience, as well as help prevent your selling privileges from being negatively impacted. Along with the information you learned today, we recommend you take a few additional steps to help maintain your account health and avoid interruption to your business. Check your account health performance at least once a week and as often as possible. Track, ship, and deliver orders on time and as promised. Set a schedule to review your product catalog and remove any restricted products from your listings. As a reminder, Amazon policies and your local regulations may change over time. Finally, respond to customer messages within 24 hours and consider using the Amazon Seller app to respond as soon as possible and from almost anywhere. You can install the Amazon Seller app on your mobile device and log in using your Seller Central login credentials. You now have the tools to help you maintain a healthy Seller Central account and create a great customer experience. This concludes our training, Understand Your Account Health Metrics. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store. Welcome to our training, Understand Your Account Health Metrics. When your business operates at a high standard, you create a seamless shopping experience for customers. Account health metrics can help you measure. Welcome to our overview of Amazon selling policies related to account health and order defect rate. When you sell in the Amazon store, you must comply with all applicable laws and Amazon policies. Our policies are in place for the protection of our customers and sellers. The Account Health Dashboard provides an overview of your account's adherence to the performance targets and policies required to sell in the Amazon store. Let's take a quick look at a few of those policies. Product quality and authenticity policies ensure that products our customers receive match the listing information on the product detail pages, such as expiration dates and condition. Our product safety and restricted products policies ensure that products are safe for customers and that they comply with regulations. When we identify products with a high safety risk, we either restrict the sale of the product or take extra precautions to ensure the product is safe. The Amazon Intellectual Property Policy protects the rights of intellectual property owners. Products listed in the Amazon store must not infringe on the rights of intellectual property owners, including copyrights, patents, and trademarks. The Amazon Anti-Counterfeiting Policy prohibits the sale of counterfeit products. It's your responsibility to source, sell, and fulfill only authentic products. The Multiple Accounts Policy recommends that you only have one seller account. Additional accounts are possible if you have a valid business reason, but all accounts must be in good standing. We have multiple policies to ensure customers have the best possible experience. For example, the Order Defect Rate Policy requires sellers to maintain an order defect rate under 1% in order to sell in the Amazon store. The order defect rate includes the negative feedback rate, A to Z guarantee claim rate, and credit card chargeback rate. Sellers who don't comply with our policies will be notified on the Account Health Dashboard. Failure to comply with any of our selling policies may impact your ability to sell in the Amazon store. You can find details about our selling policies by going to Seller Central and typing Selling Policies and Seller Code of Conduct into the search field at the top of the page. You can also view trainings on our policies in Seller University by searching for Seller Performance. This concludes our overview of Amazon selling policies. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store. Welcome to our training on customer product review policies. Here, we'll cover the importance of Amazon's customer product reviews, different violation types and policies, consequences of violations, how to ensure compliance, and how to report a violation. Customer reviews are an integral part of the Amazon customer shopping experience that benefits both customers and sellers alike. Customers use reviews to learn more about a product and make an informed buying decision they can feel confident about. Sellers use customer reviews to determine what customers like and dislike about a product and to discover ways they can improve their product and customer experience. In order for customer reviews to provide these benefits, they must maintain a true and authentic reflection of the customer's experiences. To ensure customer product reviews remain true and authentic, Amazon has specific policies within the community guidelines all sellers are expected to comply with. It's your responsibility as a seller to ensure all business partners, employees, and any third-party partners you work with are educated on and comply with these policies. Types of violations to Amazon's customer product reviews policies include, but are not limited to, posting a review on your own product or a competitor's product, having a family member or employee post a review of your product or a competitor's product, offering a third party a financial reward, discount, free products, or other compensation in exchange for a review on your product or a competitor's product, offering to provide a refund or reimbursement after a buyer writes a review, including reimbursement via a non-Amazon payment method, using a third-party service that offers free or discounted products tied to a review, asking a reviewer to change or remove their review, inserting a request for a positive review or an incentive in exchange for a review into product packaging or shipping box. For more information on violation types and to stay up to date on Amazon's customer product review policies, search for Customer Product Reviews Policies in the search bar on Seller Central. It's important to note that Amazon has a zero-tolerance policy toward any customer product review violation. If a seller, employee, business partner, or third-party partner attempts to manipulate customer reviews, Amazon may take immediate action. These actions include, but are not limited to, immediate and permanent withdrawal of the seller's selling privileges in the Amazon store and withholding of funds. the removal of all of the product's reviews and preventing the product from receiving future reviews or ratings, permanent delisting of the product from Amazon, legal action against the seller, including lawsuits and referral to civil and criminal enforcement authorities, disclosing of a seller's name and other related information publicly. To ensure you remain compliant with Amazon's customer product review policies, it's suggested you review policies often. Make sure to review the customer product review policies to recall what is and isn't allowed. Educate your team and third-party partners about Amazon's policies. Any infractions by your business partners, employees, or third-party partners can result in enforcement actions even if they happened without your knowledge or consent. When in doubt, reference Amazon's community guidelines and policies. If you're unsure if an action is compliant, check guidelines and policies before proceeding. If you suspect a violation of Amazon's community guidelines and policies, refer to the Customer Product Reviews Policies help page before reporting abuse. Sellers can report violations of Amazon policies by sending an email to community-help@amazon.com. In your email, specify the location of the content and the reason you believe it violates guidelines. This concludes our training on Amazon's Customer Product Review Policies. Thank you and happy Welcome to the video on understanding Amazon's restricted products policies. Before we begin, note that this module was developed specifically for sellers operating in the U.S. and provides an overview of U.S. policies. Policies in other countries would vary. Refer to the restricted product help pages that can be accessed through your country's Seller Central account. Restricted products policies are put in place to protect Amazon's customers from products that are illegal, illegally marketed, unsafe, and offensive or prohibited by Amazon's policies. These policies also give customers confidence that all products available for purchase on Amazon are compliant with local laws and regulations. Further, within the U.S. itself, there could be state-specific guidelines. For example, some products are subject to additional regulation in the state of California. Make sure to check that your listings comply with all policies for each country where you sell. Let us first understand what are Amazon's restricted product policies. Restricted products include products whose sale on Amazon is prohibited or restricted in some way due to applicable laws or regulations. These products could include those that are prohibited for sale by Amazon or selling partners, restricted in certain geographies, and products that may not be cross-listed across countries or regions due to regional regulations and restrictions. For example, parts or products from federally endangered or threatened species are prohibited for sale by law. Similarly, products that are recalled by the manufacturer or any government or regulatory agency are prohibited for sale on Amazon. Amazon has help pages on a range of restricted products. Refer to the main restricted products help page for links that go into each restricted product category. You can check the category applicable to your listings to understand the policy guidelines and what is restricted and permitted within each listing. There is more information, resources, and links to applicable federal regulations on these individual help pages, so make sure to visit the ones relevant to your products. In the next few minutes, we will dive deep into two key restricted products areas on pesticides and pesticide devices and offensive and controversial materials to highlight important restrictions sellers should be aware of, particularly when creating new listings. Example 1. Pesticides and pesticide devices. In the U.S., pesticides and pesticide devices must comply with the Environmental Protection Agency's Federal Insecticide, Fungicide, and Rodenticide Act, or FIFRA, and applicable state and local laws, including registration and labeling requirements. You may not be aware if you are selling products the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, considers as pesticides or pesticide devices, as it can be hard to identify which products qualify and why. The EPA classifies most products as pesticides or pesticide devices that are marketed to disinfect, repel insects, remove allergens, or prevent bacteria, or that make any other antiviral, antimicrobial, antifungal, antibacterial, or other pesticide-related claim. These claims are sometimes used in marketing a wide variety of products, including clothing, home goods, air and water filters, and lawn and garden products. EPA guidance on what is considered a pesticide or pesticide devices can be found on the EPA website shown here. Amazon's permitted listings include pesticides and pesticide devices that comply with FIFRA and all applicable state and local laws, including registration and labeling requirements. The sale of products of unregistered pesticides, example insecticide chalk, or pesticide products not intended for sale in the U.S., since they do not have an EPA registration number, are prohibited from a sale on Amazon. Further, pesticide products that make public health claims are also prohibited. For example, Amazon prohibits the sale of any product that is marketed to control or mitigate any disease, infection, or pathological condition. For more examples on prohibited listings, refer to the help page on pesticides and pesticide devices in your Seller Central portal. If a selling partner wishes to sell pesticides and pesticide devices on Amazon, you must first apply for approval to sell these products. Follow these steps listed on the help page to request for approval to sell a pesticide product on Amazon and by taking the Pesticide Seller e-learning course. Note that if you are not a U.S. resident, you are not permitted to sell pesticide products or pesticide devices on Amazon.com. Example 2. Offensive and controversial materials. Amazon aims to ensure a welcoming environment for global customers and sellers, hence values and promotes trust and respect. Amazon does not allow the sale of any products that promote, incite, or glorify hatred or intolerance. For example, the Confederate flag, including product images. These policies apply to all products except books, music, video, and DVD, which all have their own policies. Amazon also prohibits the sale of any products that depict child abuse or exploitation. For more details, refer to the help page on offensive and controversial